Greetings all, Vanna here for Aries' weekend message. Aries, the first card that came out for you is the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit is known for going on that journey with just his lantern and himself for true self-discovery. In reverse, it is coming out of that time, and even like I'm looking at the lock screen on my computer, which just rotates between various landscapes, there's this beautiful mountain range with the sun coming up right in the middle of it. And it very much feels like that's what the Hermit is looking at. In reverse, he's looking at his new beginning, knowing this new version of who he or she is. What I want to remind you of, Aries, is that even as you've changed into this version, you are still going to continue to change. You are an incomplete masterpiece that is always evolving to the next level of its greatest and highest good. And so as you're stepping up into this new role, into this new phase of your life, whatever has changed, whatever is falling away now, something new is going to be coming in that is going to shift the vibration of your life. And you don't have to stay in just that vibration that it becomes. You can always go seeking for something more, better, greater. Something that is very much in harmony with the person that you are wanting to become and allow yourself to continue to become. You have the Knight of Swords coming out for you, riding full force in your favor to deliver you messages, to deliver you guidance. This is how quickly this inspiration and idea, maybe being the swords being the suit of the mind, and wind, something may be coming in on the wind or as a whim of inspiration that takes you out of a writer's block or a creative's block. Something that has been in an imbalance in a situation. Maybe people demanding too much of your time, too much of your energy, resources, or even just not allowing yourself. They might not even just be taking it. There just might be an injustice for how intolerant someone is of you simply wanting to do something different. But the Knight of Swords is coming in to not just bring equality and harmony to the situation, but exactly what you have been looking for. Stability, of freedom, a golden ticket out of something that has been very frustrating, because the Hermit, being Virgo's card, it is at the middle point of the zodiac signs. It is the first point that the zodiac signs actualize into a person. In your phase as an Aries, that is all you know, the I am of it all. Aries can be called very selfish signs because they literally know nothing other than themselves. Sometimes they are brand new souls who have never been on this realm before and are starting fresh. And that makes a lot of frustration because there's a lot of other energy going on in the world around us. Virgo has a completely different energy where they have been actualized into a complete being. But in that, there is a naivety to it. And for the Hermit here, I feel like Aries has taken a good long look at a situation that they know is not in balance and has not been in balance for a very long time. And what they are searching for is exactly that harmony that temperance can bring. I absolutely love the energy going on here right now. Spirit, do you have another message for the tarot for Aries? Thank you. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this could have been a family that fights a lot, or just a rough situation that, like, I'm like, I can't trust anyone. I can't trust anyone. That's the thoughts that are going on inside my head. It's like there was a betrayal. And it's making you feel like you have to keep everything very close to the chest, close to your heart. And that's why you cut yourself off, putting yourself in this Hermit energy. Retreating, secluding yourself, maybe even just completely separating yourself from those people. Even if it was just hiding in your room all day so you didn't have to see them. Their Spirit is coming in and bringing you the way out that you have been asking for. And I need you to be brave enough to let go of the uncomfortable familiarity of this situation so that you can accept something new that is coming in. Because think of your life like a cup. It has a capacity of what goes into it. And currently what is into it is some very toxic energies. And so I want you to be ready to dump your cup to receive something new. You have the Gorilla card coming out for you. Take time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. I don't want to make anyone mad, but I have to come out and say it as it is coming out. Are you possibly the one aggravating the situation? I have an Aries as an older brother, and speaking from experience, he was often an aggressor or aggravator to situations. For whatever reason it was. Do not let your ego be the entirety of who you are, because this is another common issue Aries run into, because the ego, who they present themselves as, is all they know they are. They haven't thought of their compassionate inner selves, or the parts of themselves that they don't share with people as who they are. It's like you owning the mask that you walk around in the world wearing. And don't be upset, we all wear masks. I mask all the time. I don't like it. I'm writing an entire book about why I don't like it. However, that mask of strength and ego is to protect us from being hurt by something or someone's words. And oftentimes they can make us, speaking from my own experience here, more aggressive and aggravating a situation, because we do not want to see something from someone else's perspective for whatever reason. Like, it makes us feel smaller, it makes us feel weaker, it makes us feel like we didn't do something right. Honeybee is coming out. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Family discussions, family fights, they are difficult to deal with, and they can create massive rifts and wounds that, if not attended to, will just continue to fester as people get older. There has to be a mutual understanding on both parties that whatever it is has to be discussed and worked out if there is ever going to be peace in this family situation. And I feel like some of you want peace. Some of you want to have them involved in the family that you are creating. The experience that you are presently going through are going to initiate into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. I almost feel like you could draw from your own experience and having to help your family and yourself understand. I don't want you to be the delegator. I don't want you to be the mediator, because that puts you in this position of, I'm going to try to make sure these people aren't fighting. With respect and honoring yourself, speak your truth. And I almost feel like that could help you, like, maybe be an online influencer talking about this situation in your life and helping people through that. And I only say that because that is one of the only ways people get information like that. Not everyone can afford to go to a family therapist. Not everyone wants to or will go to a family therapist. So there is a way for you to share your voice that is different from how people would initially tell you. Like, if you want to be a motivational speaker, people will be like, oh, go and do TED Talks. But I don't know that's how you would want to do things. Find what brings you balance. This Temperance has been a huge core of your reading, and we have the Falcon that just fell right on top of it. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Do not be afraid right now, because you are literally being guided to the absolute fulfillment and stability. The 10 of Diamonds, the 10 of Pentacles is complete financial and physical stability, with Diamonds and Pentacles being associated with earthly realms, and everything of that matter. When push comes to shove, I want you to be brave enough to share your voice without anger, without the negativity that may be attached to it. Speaking with respect can be a very difficult thing, because we get so tied up in our emotions that we want to just go off on this spiral. But the point will not get across that way. You will just continue to spiral until you completely spin yourself out of control, like in a racing game when you get hit with something. You don't want to have to rebalance like that. There is going to be a balancing to this situation. And the time that you spent getting to know yourself is going to be a benefit right now, my love. Have a beautiful day.